Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to our Saturday Wellness Education Series. My name is Stephanie Hilgendorf, your Diamond Wellness Advocate, owner of Good Health Oils, representing doTERRA Essential Oils. Today, we're going over some awesome things that we're all going to need for this holiday season. We love to share things this time of year, especially our germs. So, we're going to talk about how to stay healthy during this holiday season. Caught a little bug this week. It's been oh so fun. I'm so grateful that people they think so much of me that they like to share their germs. So I'm going to go over what my wellness routine has been these past couple of days to kind of help get me through what we've got going on in our home. So first things first, I wanted to just let everybody know that we still have holiday items that are available. Some Winterberry is sold out. The Vanilla Cream, Vanilla Dream hand cream is, I think, 90% sold out. So if you guys want any of that stuff, go get it. If you want to see what's the updates, go to goodhealthoils.com and go to the holiday tab. And I have listed under each item what they're currently at. So as I get updates, I'll post them on our Facebook group and then I'll update the website as well. So, first things first that I love is this little device here. Not everybody is able to have this device. This is the iTovi. It's a scanning. There's a few different things out there that people use. I like this one. It scans your body to see what you're in need of. Like it takes the chemical balances and imbalances, and then it goes through our whole list of everything that we have as far as like oils, products, supplements. And it basically goes through and sees where you're lacking and what products can fill those gaps. And this has been a great tool to know exactly what my body has needed. If you're local or if I'm ever traveling, I usually carry this with me. So I'm happy to offer people that are part of my team a scan. It's really kind of cool because it goes through your emotional system and your physical system. And so the other day when I scanned myself, a couple things that came up were marjoram and oregano. So I knew my immune system was lacking and it needed that extra boost and support. A couple of other things that I do when I'm not feeling well, these guys right here, these On Guard Protective Blend soft gels, the On Guard Plus soft gels. It's got the On Guard blend in it, as well as oregano, black pepper, and Melissa oil, which is fantastic. So popping these a few times a day as going through things. Also, before you're traveling, so before next week, if you're traveling for the holidays, a couple of days before, start to utilize these. Start popping these. It'll kind of help boost your immune system. If you're going to be getting on a plane, being around a lot of people, sharing all those wonderful germs, these are awesome. Another thing that I love doing is I have my little version of a flu bomb that I have in this little bottle. But what you do, got everything right here. I've got my veggie caps. So these are empty vegetable capsules that are just, you can just pop the top off and you can fill it with oil and then you put the top back on and you can just take it like a capsule. Because some of these oils are not very tasty, or they're tasty, they're very tasty. They're hot to the mouth and they're very, very, like the oregano, the marjoram, the thyme, many of the spicy oils, clove, cinnamon, they're all very intense if you're going to like drink them in water. So I like taking them in a capsule. And so I have it already pre-made and put in here, and I just drop a few drops in that, and I'll do that a couple of times a day. You can use that in place of the On Guard capsules. My little bottle that I have here, I have this one big bottle that I basically have put everything into, and then a couple of places in the house, I had created these dropper bottles. So I have little labels on it. So this one, my kind of go-to is I have On Guard, tea tree, marjoram, oregano, and thyme. Those are kind of like my five, you know, like my, I was going to say trifecta, but that's only three, but like whatever five times that is, that's my usually my go-to blend. The On Guard, I do 1 part On Guard, tea tree, marjoram, and thyme, and then no, 2 parts of everything. Start over. 1 part oregano, 2 parts each, marjoram, thyme, tea tree, and On Guard. And then I also have in this one, I also put a bottle of Melissa oil mixed in here. It's a huge antiviral. Frankincense is great for anti-inflammatory. So I've usually made this one up ahead of time. I got each one of these and I put it in this bottle. And then again, I just refill these smaller ones throughout the house. This has lasted a really, really long time. Another thing that I do to kind of help boost, sometimes when we're not feeling well, we lack on our nutrition. We're not really hungry, but we drink a lot of water, right? So you can add lemon into your water. You can add these electrolytes. The MetaPower Recharge is really good to help boost the electrolytes in your system. And I usually take the VMG in the mornings, but especially when I'm not feeling well, I'll do another one at night to kind of help boost the nutrition in my system to help fight off whatever it is that I've got going on. So this VMG is amazing. Another thing that we have in our household is this awesome bowl of goodness. We just have this bowl sitting there that has the ginger drops, the On Guard drops, the Breathe drops. I pop these suckers like candy. Um, I'm not a huge fan of the On Guard ones just because that's just my own personal preference. But other people in my family do love the On Guard, the cinnamon clove orangey type of a taste. But I love these Breathe drops, especially for the respiratory. And also, as my husband so lovingly mentioned out last night, sometimes when you're not feeling well, your breath doesn't smell the greatest too. They're great breath mints as well because there's, peppermint and stuff in there. So, um, I love just having this sitting on the table. And so anybody can just grab them as they're going. Another thing that, as we're trying to detox of all the bad stuff, utilizing Digestin and Terrazyme to kind of help move those things through your system is always a great option. Another thing, last thing that I'm going to touch on is diffusers. So right now I've got my Rome diffuser. You just fill it up with some water. I'm going to do this right now because, why not? Right? So you just put some water in here, and then I've got my go-to blend of On Guard and Breathe. Right? I just do a couple of drops of each, maybe 4 drops of each in this little diffuser. And then I put the top back on. This Rome diffuser is really nice because it's battery powered. So you can just take this and put it anywhere in the room. It's got a light button, so you can change the color of the light, which is kind of fun. And then this power button is what turns the fan on. Yeah, it's going. You guys can't see it, but I can hear it. Yep, there you go. The mist is coming out. So you can have this anywhere. And then when you need to charge it, you just put it back on its docking station for a little bit. You can keep it on the docking station and it'll still go. But yeah, I love the Rome diffuser. I currently, though, right now have in my room the Hygge diffuser, which I love that one. And that one is still available right now by the diffuser with the oil. It's a great, super great diffuser. It actually has like this flickering light option, so it looks like a candle. It's really nice for ambiance. The other diffuser that I love during this time of year, and doTERRA, you have to be careful with this one because it can get a little like some buildup, some like mildew and stuff built up in it because it's an actual humidifier. So just making sure that you clean out different sections of it. But doTERRA is working on a new humidifier option. But in the meantime, we have this, it's the Dawn humidifier. You fill this top part full of water. It'll tell you that you can put the oils inside here. I like putting the oils inside the base here. So when you put the top onto the base, the water from the top releases down into the bottom. And that is where the actual oil is most beneficial because then from the bottom, it comes through this little spout right here. And so I will put a little water in the bottom with whatever oils I need On Guard and Breathe. And then I fill the rest of the top with water and I put that top on. And then the power button, I don't have it plugged in right now, but you can choose how strong you want the mist in the room. So if you need that extra moisture in the room because everything is very dry, which especially happens in the winter time, this is a great option to have. Just make sure that you clean it out. There are certain pieces like this piece right here that actually full on removes that you can like soak and like clean with a toothbrush. And then this piece right here, this white piece, will also come out that you can clean it to make sure you get rid of that mildew and stuff. But that is, those are the things that I usually will have set up when, as an extra boost, when I know that I'm coming down with something or starting to feel something, or somebody in our household is starting to feel something, is we immediately start taking the On Guard or the flu balm that we have. We just nickname it the flu balm. It doesn't necessarily mean for the flu. It just means there's ickiness going around. We have our bowl of drops here, and then we make sure that we add awesome nutrition to our system. Lots and lots of water, so get that hydration and the MetaPower Recharge electrolytes in there as well. And have them out and ready to go. So that way it is super easy to do, because when you're not feeling well, the last thing you want to do is try to find things and prep things. So having them close by, easily grab, and then having the diffusers going pretty much the whole time during the day, and especially at night when your body is in recovery mode. Because as we sleep, our body is starting to be in recovery mode, and that's when our cells are repairing and doing all the work that they need to do. And so having the diffuser going during that time is key. So that's my little wellness routine when we're feeling under the weather. Anything else that anybody has that they like to do in addition to or instead of anything there? Um, Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I will make sure. I actually have a really cool graphic that I will share. I'll put in the Facebook group and I'll send over via text of the flu bomb recipe that I do. Yes, for sure, I will do that. Remind me, text me later if I forget. Anything else? Awesome. We're going to go ahead and stop the recording then. You guys have a fabulous day. And next week we won't meet because we have Thanksgiving going on. But you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will see you the week after.